Showers and thunderstorms until midnight. Then a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms after midnight.
Alright, good evening, everybody. Make sure this is got our audio here. Evening, everybody. Alright, so I apologize in advance. The audio is kind of garbage right now because my wireless mic is dead. I just didn't get it plugged in to charge it. I normally use this external mic and I just charge it once a day because it lasts like 20 hours, but I didn't get it charged. I wasn't expecting to do a live stream. Sorry. So the audio sounds like crap, so I apologize for that. I'm in Lubbock right now. We're about 30 minutes away from a severe thunderstorm. Not really expect to be chasing this, but here we are. Give everybody a chance here to join in. Tweet it out here. But, thanks for joining, everyone, and we'll be on this storm probably pretty soon. Like I said, a half an hour or less. We are live inside the Radar Omega app as well, folks. Yeah, we're late to the party. Today was not supposed to be a storm chasing day, but we were just too close to these storms to not go after them. Severe thunderstorm warnings here to the southwest of Lubbock. We'll see if they remain in effect. Regardless, there should be a storm there by the time we get there. I'm headed toward Brownsfield right now, which is under a severe thunderstorm warning. 1 1/4 inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts are the threats with these. We may have another storm chase tomorrow. Unknown yet. We'll see how things shape up. We may have another live stream tomorrow. Thursday looks like almost a guaranteed live stream, and then Friday, possibly Saturday, Sunday. It's the busy season, so that's what we expect here.
Take exit 5 toward Municipal Drive.
Yeah, thanks everyone for joining. We're going to see what we can find here. This is probably going to be a pretty short live stream, probably an hour or two. I was actually going to go stay in Elk City, Oklahoma tonight on I-40, but I didn't. I did not, because I was expecting... Well, I didn't because this started happening. I was watching radar. I saw on my maps, and like, we can make it, so let's try for it. Folks, I'm going to try plugging in a non-battery powered mic. I don't know if this is going to work. This could totally screw up the audio, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to plug this in and see if it sounds terrible or not. Hold on here, though. I got to figure this out. So I apologize. Anybody using headphones, you may want to use caution. things, because I know the audio from this camera mic is just garbage. I have to like yell for it to hear me. But hold on here, I've got to pull up the stream on my phone and just let it play back here as soon as it's done playing an ad in my ear. Just let it play back here. So you guys are going to hear a bit of an audio loop. Okay, well, it doesn't even work at all, so never mind on that. Okay, well, I guess we'll just put up with garbage audio for the rest of the night. Okay, well, it doesn't even work. I think I've got that set to, up for a line in instead of a mic in. Oops, that's okay, sorry. Could be worse. What kind of Mickey Mouse garbage this is, but... Yeah, blue skies there. You can see our storm is coming into view. Take a look behind us. There's really nothing going on back there. Kind of pretty though. We're out ahead of this line of storms. It's actually moving at us. It's moving at us while we are moving toward it. So that helps immensely with our travel time. We are basically on the south side of Lubbock right now. Like I said, not sure if these are even going to be severe by the time we get to them. They look like they're starting to die out. But we're going to try to get there. We'll see something. I don't even know if we're going to see any structure, but I can't be 2 hours, well, at the time I was 4 hours, but I can't be 4 hours away from a storm chase target and not storm chase them, so that's why we're here. Our good friend Daniel is down here somewhere. I think he's farther south. I was watching his live stream a little earlier on the way down. I had it up in the background. Shoot, we gotta take this exit. This 1A and I almost forgot. There's another warning in Texas down there near Midland, by the way, or down near east of Odessa. It's probably what's coming out right now. Man, it's windy. Look at that flag. Holy crap.
National Weather Service in Lubbock,
no, it's a new warning for here.
A severe thunderstorm warning for County in northwestern Texas, Perry County in northwestern Texas, southwestern Hockley County in northwestern Texas, eastern Yoakum County in northwestern Texas until 8:45 p.m. At 7:52 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from 7 miles northeast of Plains to 6 miles southwest of Torquay to 3 miles northwest of Seagraves, moving northeast at 25 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour with gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, hail damage to vehicles is expected. Special marine. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Brownfield, Sundown, Tokyo, and Wellman. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Torrential rainfall is occurring with these storms and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways.
Alright, so that's severe thunderstorm warning for Brownfield, which is where we're headed. We're 25 minutes away from it. That severe thunderstorm warning was set to expire and they basically just reissued it for the same, pretty much the same area. So that's going to remain in effect for another 51 minutes, so basically another hour. That's going to remain in effect. You can go ahead and check that out on the Radar Omega app if you would like to as well. Right out ahead of us, those dark clouds, that is the storm. It's kind of a linear cluster, if you will. I did a short members-only live stream on the way down. Thanks to those YouTube channel members that joined in for that. Probably do another one tomorrow morning. There was some lightning. This is way up there, though. But man, road construction season is in full force here in Texas. Holy crap. Everything is under road construction. I actually left home yesterday at about this time. It was about 6 o'clock Central when I left home yesterday. And I stayed in Des Moines last night. I have driven from Des Moines, frickin' Iowa to Lubbock, Texas.
There is one new special marine warning.
Like today. Since the sun came up, and it's been awful. It's not that bad of a drive. I think it's 15 hours-ish. But it's really not that terrible bad, but it's done worse. So yeah, I took a short break last night in Des Moines. My intention was not to chase today. Today didn't look very good at all. But there's stuff happening, so I might as well be here. It's that time of the year where when you're out here, you might as well just chase. Oh god, I gotta exit now. Tomorrow's going to be the same deal, you know. It's going to be like I'm not 100% sure if there's going to be a storm chase, but there could be, and if there is, it'll be last minute. Remember though that the YouTube channel members get daily posts every morning on the YouTube community page with all membership tiers, with basically just with my plans for the day. So I'll of course have an update in the morning on tomorrow, but not anywhere near done tonight. I'd say we got a good hour to 2 hours of storm chasing here with this little line that's coming through. Ah, frick. I don't know which way to go. I'm going this way. That was right. Look at that, I guessed it. Yeah, these highway exits and entrances here and these interchanges in Texas confuse me. Beautiful day out though. Very pretty sky. But I want to thank everybody since it's the first stream of May. We had a fantastic month last month. We had a ton of new members and a ton of super chatters, PayPal contributors, and merchandise purchases. It was actually a record month for views, revenue, sale, everything. Website views, video view, everything. So thank you everyone for being part of that, and thank you to all of our moderators for helping deal with the riffraff that sometimes comes along with it. But I know a lot of people get, well, not a lot, but sometimes there's a few that get upset when I mention, you know, we've had a good month for revenue. But understand, if we have a bad month for revenue, I can't be out here, right? So all these cameras, this expensive camera, the rear-facing one, that costs money. All that's, everything to be streaming and providing a good quality stream out here costs a crap ton of money. So I appreciate everybody's contributions last month. I just wanted to say that since it's the first stream of the month. So with that said, we're going to be trying some new stuff here this month. Be putting some of that revenue from last month to use with some new stuff for the stream here. But we'll talk about that more tomorrow. I just don't feel like talking about it today. We'll deal with that tomorrow. But it's good news, and it's not going to cost anybody anything, don't worry. But it's in addition to what we have. But yeah, we're approaching our storm. It's severe warned, quarter-size hail, which is 1 inch, and 60-mile-per-hour winds. I'm out of windshield washer fluid, so if we hit a bunch of bugs, I guess we're all just screwed. Not a whole lot of lightning in these storms either. Looking at the lightning layer with Radar Omega, there's just not many strikes being picked up. So I don't know how interesting this is going to be. Yeah, these storms are dying, by the way. Go figure. But I am just incredibly enthused right now because yesterday it was Nikki's birthday and I went home for it, which was a mistake. Just kidding. I went home for it. I mean, it was a mistake for storm chasing, but you get it. So I went home for that, and I was kind of ticked off this morning because I'm like, crap, I should have been out here today for these storms. I should have been out here covering it. And here I'm out here covering them by accident anyway, so that's like a win for me. I'm pretty happy about that. This is an unplanned storm chase. We're almost late. I spent 15 minutes at the frickin' Allsups, a gas station up there in Plainview or Plainfield, whatever it is. So this lady in front of me, like, she forgot to pay for her stuff. Where I'm from, we call that theft. But apparently here they call that forgetting to pay for your stuff. I guess she just walked out with her stuff, but they had it all rung up on the register. And she, like, already took off out the driveway, halfway out the driveway. And I'm just standing there with a bag of chips, and I'm like, hey, can I just... Like, they sent one person out to go flag her down. I'm like, can I just buy this bag of chips quick? Like, I gotta go. And he's like, no, I can't void this out. And I'm like, oh, you're kidding me. So I'm waiting like 6 minutes for this to buy this bag of chips while they're trying to wrangle this lady up. And eventually she came in, she paid for her stuff, and I was able to buy my chips. But I about had to put the chips down and walk out because it about made me late. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, just let me buy the damn chips. Holy cow. There was some lightning. I don't know, we call that theft where I'm from, but I don't know if it was intentional or not. I just caught the tail end of it, so if that lady from that Allsups is watching, I apologize. Not accusing you of anything, I'm just saying, from my point of view, it looked like what we would call a theft, but apparently from their point of view, that's what they would call mistakenly forgetting to pay for something at the... Whatever, regardless. The person ended up paying, so good for them. Problem solved. I'm not jumping to conclusions, I'm just calling how I see it. That's a nice view. Yeah, this storm is dying, folks. Whatever, just in time. Just in time for us to kill the storm. But that's okay, we're still going to stick with it. We'll see what it's got. These new tires that I got on the car. Oh, I haven't told you about my new tires. So I finally got new tires on the car. I'd been driving around with winter tires on this freaking car. And they were loud and obnoxious, but they had good tread, so I left them on. I finally got my new tires on, and we've increased 2 miles a gallon, so that's going to save us a small fortune, believe it or not. And I don't mean that sarcastically. I had to get new wheels put on the car too. That was another $700 I didn't feel like spending. So I'm at Discount Tire and the guy comes in and he's like, you got a bent rim. And I'm like, yeah, well that would explain why no matter how many times I have the tires balanced, the car shakes like a mother. And I'm like, no big deal. I got a full-size spare in the trunk. We'll just take that rim, replace the bent rim, and put the spare tire on the bent rim and put that in the trunk, and I'll still have a spare, but you know, just be a bent rim, no big deal. Well, he came back out, he goes, well, that rim's bent even worse. He's like, so you basically got 5 rims, 2 are bent. And I'm like, okay, well, that's shitty. So he's like, well, I got some rims. And I'm like, no, the rims that he was showing me was way too ghetto. No, way too downtown Chicago for me. I'm like, you got anything that looks a little more stock? And he's like, well, we got some black 5-spoke aluminum wheels. I'm like, I'll take that. I'm like, nah, screw the black looks cheap. I want some silver ones. So we got some like brushed aluminum silver looking 5-spoke wheels for this. It doesn't look ghetto. It doesn't look like it came right out of Chicago. It doesn't look like a stolen cartel car. It looks very stock. So I'm very happy. And then I had them get rid of the bent spare rim, and I had to put my full-size spare on one of the rims that wasn't bent. And then I had them also take my other rim that was not bent and put another tire on it. So we have 2 full-size spares up in this car. They do fit. One fits under the trunk, the other fits up in the trunk. Believe it or not, everything fits just fine. So we've got 2 full-size spares on this car. So help me God, if we get more than 2 flat tires on a Storm Chase, we're just done. I'm not plugging tires, we're just done. So I can get 2 flat tires before I have to go deal with it. So that'll be great for Hurricane. So that actually worked out well, but that was $700 I didn't want to spend on top of the tires. But these are really good tires. I normally only put on Michelin Cross Climate 2s because they are one of the best all-season tires out there. However, based on recommendations and driving a vehicle that had these Goodyear weather readies on, I've actually gone with these. The problems that I was having with the Cross Climates is gravel roads, gravel would stick in them, and the tread would get chewed up. Like seriously, the last set of Cross Climate 2s that I had on, they were just all chewed up horribly. Like they were missing chunks of tread all over the place. The gravel roads just chew them up, and I go through a lot of gravel roads. These Goodyear weather readies or whatever, it's actually like $10 a tire cheaper. But I will tell you what, in my testing so far, I've been on mud roads, and I've been on wet roads with hydroplaning, and these tires have outperformed the Cross Climate 2s, even though they're a lesser expensive or lesser tier tire. These are a better tire, and they're a lot quieter, so these are what I'm going to run all the time, and they're not a sponsor, trust me, because I've emptied out my operational fund to buy them in the wheels. Definitely not a sponsor. Thanks for your super chat, Jeremy, I appreciate it. But I've read reports of, I know a couple of other folks that rely on their vehicles year round, and they've actually run this tire in the snow and the Cross Climates, and they say this tire outperforms the Cross Climate. So we're gonna put that to the test. I do still have a set of winter tires that I can put on this in the winter, but I prefer not to do that because it's a pain. So we'll see how these work, but these are super quiet. I don't have let's put it this way, folks, I thought my transmission was going out for a while. Because I would take sharp corners at low speed and it would growl, like it would grind. It sounded like a transfer case going out. And I was fully prepared to go see Bob down there in Atlanta for a transmission or a transfer case or PTU or whatever. Because it was horrible. It was growling and it sounded like something was really bad internal bearing. It sounded like a bad diff or something. I put these tires on, that groaning is gone. It does not make that sound anymore. It was definitely the tires. So these are definitely welcome. Pushed these hard in the rain the other day. I mean, I purposefully was putting my foot to the floor and trying to get the car to understeer and oversteer. I was trying to get it to lose grip so I could figure out at what point it loses control, and I could not get it to cut loose. A lot of people complain because we're doing 65 miles an hour through downpours. Understand, folks, that I do know the limitations of my car, and I do test my tires when I get a new set like for that reason. Also, this car is extremely difficult to roll or lose control. These police vehicles that Ford has manufactured, the electronic stability control in them is second to none. They're almost impossible to roll. So we're good. But that's why I wanted to push the tires, because I'd never driven a car. Well, I'd never driven this car with those tires on, so I needed to figure out what we could handle. I couldn't get it to cut loose at all. I mean, I was trying. I had traction control off, and I could not get this thing to understeer, oversteer, or anything. So they're obviously good. Again, not a sponsor. Yeah, we'll put that $40 toward the tires. You've officially sponsored about 25%. No, not quite. You've sponsored about 15% of one of the tires, so you are our first official tire sponsor for that $40 super chat. You've now sponsored this car more than Michelin, Goodyear, General, or any of these other people have sponsored, that's for sure. So, thanks for that. You would think I could get a tire sponsor, but none of them are interested. What I'm doing is too dangerous and unpredictable, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, so is friggin' NASCAR, and you sponsor that garbage. Yeah, beautiful view there. I don't know if that's being picked up on the camera. I'll turn the camera a bit. We're approaching this storm right now. We're pretty close. We're about 13 minutes from Brownfield, so I'd say we're about 20 minutes from intercepting the storm. Yeah, it wasn't a CV noise. It was definitely a bearing noise, but it turned out being the tires. But no, this was more distinct than a CV shaft. I really thought it was because the PTUs or the transfer cases in these all-wheel drive, basically Ford anythings, are known to be junk, and I definitely thought it was that. Thankfully, it's not. But then again, too, winter tires they're soft and they're sticky, and I have not eaten dinner yet, Kevin. The chips were my dinner for now. I don't know where I'm staying tonight. It's probably going to be in Lubbock. I'm not 100% sure on that, though. Oh, folks, I did. I'm going to mention this briefly, but we'll touch on this tomorrow. Anybody that likes to do the PayPal contributions and such through my website, there's a new system for doing that. If it doesn't work, you can use an old link, but if you go to my website and click on it, it's a new system. It's through Stream Elements or Labs or whatever. It should put your contributions via PayPal up on the stream for everybody to see, just like the super chats. Because I've wanted to get that working for a long time, and I think it works. So if anybody does try to do that or whatever, you should be able to see your name or whatever you put in for a username come up on screen for recognition. Now, I think that works. I did a test last night, and I sent myself $1, and it did work, so that's good. Yeah, this storm is beautiful. There could be some hail in it still. A little bit of bluish color there up above that cloud band. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Cooper tires. Honestly, I'm really not a big fan of tires at all, unless it's Michelin or Goodyear. And they've got to be upper level tier. You know, like Walmart, they sell junk tires. They're not right. They're junk. They're made for Walmart. They're junk. That's why I don't go there. But tires are literally like the most important thing I could put on my vehicle. That's why a lot of storm chasers go out here and they buy these cheap ass tires. I'm like, don't be doing that. You're driving all these miles a year. You're gonna hydroplane. You're gonna wreck your car. You know, I spend $1,200 on tires 3 times a year because I don't want to wreck my car, and I'm fine with that. They're a consumable thing. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of Cooper tires. Before I was storm chasing, I bought a lot of Cooper tires. The The CS5 tire that Cooper makes is a good tire. I like their CS5, but I didn't like any of the other ones. I'm a big Michelin fan. I like the softer sidewall, but honestly, as long as you're not getting a China bomb, they're probably okay tires. By China bombs, I mean, God, I hope that didn't set off some filter. Good God. But by that term, I mean all these garbage tires that come from China. They have stupid names and Sumitomo and all this garbage. You know, this stuff that's might be made in the same factory as like a Firestone or whatever, but who knows how old it is or how long it's spent on a boat. It's probably dry rotted. With that said, I hate Firestone with a passion. It's just we've had Firestone commercial tires on ambulances. They're garbage. The rubber is so hard. They hydroplane. They suck in the snow. I'm not a big fan of their truck tires either, and that's just personal opinion. I'm not trying to open up a can of worms. I'm just saying that everybody always asks, that was a beautiful bolt. I'm just not a Firestone person at all. I hope the camera caught that. I don't think it did. Oh, it did. Badass. Falcon does make good tires. That is a good point. So Falcon's a good like off-brand. Discount. I think Discount Tire used to be the only ones that sold them. Now they're other places. I will give you that. They are a decent tire. And I forgot. Isn't it Bridgestone? Somebody makes that. I don't remember if it's Bridgestone or somebody, but somebody makes Falcon. But Falcon is actually a good tire. They've got a couple cheap garbage tires, but like their upper level tires are pretty good. Nitto makes a good tire also, but those are more hit or miss. I feel like with a Michelin or a Goodyear, you get a good tire no matter what. But Nexen, I guess I should be fair, Nexen makes a good tire too. I had a Nexen tire go 70,000 miles before it had to be replaced. But it seems like a lot of them are kind of hit or miss though with how they perform. Bridgestone makes Falcon. I figured. Yeah, Falcon's good. You know, and I'm not saying like Bridgestones and all those other tires are bad. I'm just saying they're not. I'm not a fan of them. But those, the Falcon, like the Wild Peaks, like their crossover tire for like Subarus and stuff. Those are actually pretty good. I've had those on. I had those on a Jeep before. Those are nice tires. I would buy one of those before I bought like a KO2 or something, just for the price. Better value for the price. God dang it. Would I consider publishing a book, Kevin? I'm working on it. I've considered like a tabletop book with photos and such. Yes, so without giving away too many details, yes, I have considered that, and that's actually a project in the works. Yeah, I can't believe we're talking about tires now either. Holy crap. Man, we are just getting some excellent lightning bolts here. Let's see if we run into our good friend Daniel. I have no idea where he's at. He's probably down here somewhere. We just need somebody to troll Daniel's stream and coordinate our meetups for our commentary. Because I actually don't know where he's at. I have not talked to Daniel for a day or two. But he is down here. If anybody is a Patreon supporter of his, he does have a live stream up. I was actually watching it earlier. Yeah, you got to be careful with Goodyear tires though, because some of the Goodyear tires are only good for a year. Some of the cheap Walmart ones and their cheaper ones they kind of suck, but you get the higher tier ones, they're good. The actual factory tire for this is a Goodyear Eagle RSA, which is that 103V tire. It's rated to like 160 miles an hour or something, but it wears down super fast and only lasts like 20,000 miles, so I sure as hell didn't put that back on here. storm. There's not much to it, but the lightning coming out of it's pretty nice. Okay, this guy on this motorcycle is definitely going to get wet. That's all I'm saying. It's about to be pretty upset. I think about Firestone. I just don't like Firestone. It's just a personal. I just haven't had good luck with them. I'm sure they're fine. I just don't. They do have some cheap tires, like the FR 710 is garbage. I mean, like they're all like Firestone. The Destination. That's not a bad tire. I'm just not a big fan of them. I just haven't had good luck with them. They just don't seem to last that long for me. You know, a lot of their 60 to 70,000 mile tires, I only get 30 to 35 out of. Yeah, so we're just going to drive right into this and see what happens. Man, I love this part of the state. Texas is beautiful. What a storm, folks. What a freaking storm. Yeah, the Tiger Uniroyal, Tiger Paws, whatever. I don't know if they make those anymore. Somebody told me they were discontinued. I had those on a Dodge Charger once, and they were good. I just didn't get very good performance out of them in the rain, which surprised me. But they were actually really good in the snow. For an all-season tire, I was really, really happy with them in the snow. But that could have just been the car too. Never had Pirellis. I have had hand cooks, but I never had them long enough to really give an opinion though. I had them on my F-150 as well, but I didn't have the vehicle long enough to really give an opinion on them. You know, the truth is most tires that aren't from who knows, you know, Timbuktu are probably fine. I'm just really picky. Oh my god, that stop sign on that side of the freaking road is like tipped halfway this way, and I thought it was for me. I was gonna say, holy crap, we're blowing this stop sign at about 80 miles an hour. But it's not, it was for the other way. It looks like the wind tipped it or something. I was gonna say, holy shit. I said that was gonna be one hell of a blown stop sign. But it's not ours, so we're good. So here we are doing, you know, 55, 60 through here, and holy hell. Somebody needs to come and tip that back toward the other direction. So we're in Brownfield? Yeah, Brownfield. We'll go through town here and poke out on the south side of town, get a look at this, then we may come back north, and we'll figure something out. I'm not entirely sure the plan of attack here. The Hong Kong buffet. Yeah, thanks everyone for joining me. It's pretty cool that we've got 1,400 people watching a glorified rain shower with me. That makes me happy. It makes the drive worth it. I'm trying to get this camera tipped into better. There we go. Yeah, it is a little bit green looking, isn't it? Nothing like with that greenish blue storm that we had the other day over by Waco. Gas is cheaper down here, yep. $3.70 up in the Panhandle. We're down to like $3.09, $3.11 here. It makes a heck of a difference.
5 p.m. now, 4:45 p.m. Central. What?
This guy is about to get dumped on. I don't know if he realizes that. This storm's moving quick enough. If I were that guy, I would totally just stop and wait 15 minutes for it to pass. But who knows? Blowing dust, wow. Holy hell, it is dusty as all heck. Severe thunderstorm warning still effective. There's a little tumbleweed across the road. Wow, we're getting some really strong winds now. I'd say about 35 miles an hour here, blowing a bunch of dust. Dry out here otherwise, I guess. See what's in this storm. Looks like the strongest part might actually be just north of us. Regardless, beautiful storm. I think we're going to stop so we can try to gauge these winds. I'll try to find a crossroad. What's this? Oh, I could have stopped there. Dang it. Okay, we'll keep going. Oh, I'm just trying to find a good spot to pull off. Oh, we just got hit by a tumbleweed.
Point also 79, dew point 42, wind south-southeast at 20. A strong thunderstorm will impact portions of the east central eddy and
We'll just sit and watch for a minute here. I don't have any washer fluid, so I gotta wait to get a little rain before I hit the wipers, or we're gonna have one heck of a mess.
The radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm 12 miles northeast of Loving, or 18 miles east of Carlsbad, moving east at 20 miles an hour. Hazard, wind gusts of 50 to 55 miles an hour and single-sized hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, gusty winds could knock down trimmings and blow around unsecured objects. Minor damage to outdoor objects is possible. Locations impacted include Eunice, Monument, Eunice Airport,
Well, I'm trying to post this
Oil Center,
clip.
and Halfway. If outdoors, consider seeking shelter inside a building. The severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Cochrane and eastern Yocum counties is canceled. The storms which prompted the warning have moved out of the warned area.
Oh, Twitter, you're garbage. Come on.
A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 8:45 p.m. Central Time for Terry and southwestern Hockley counties. At 8:19 p.m.
Alright, let's try the wipers. This might make a mess a little bit. Should be getting rain shortly.
Southwest of sundown to near Tokyo to near Seagraves Airport, moving northeast at 25 miles an hour. Hazard, 60 miles an hour with gusty and quarter-sized hail. Source,
Should probably head back into Brownsville. Brownfield, whatever. Brownfield, Brownsville, Brown, whatever. Because we could have mass chaos. Well, I shouldn't say mass chaos. We could have some distress in town with this blowing dust. It could be of note. Really just need to get rain down here a little bit. Because the freaking wiper fluid's out. Look at, you can see the dust. You see that? That brown at the horizon there, that's all dust. Oh man, I gotta roll my window up. I can't be breathing it in. I had to turn climate control off.
Western Texas, including the following counties in southeast Mexico, Lee, in western Texas, Andrews and Ames.
Brown feet. God dang it, I hate when I spell soup.
45 p.m. Mountain Time, and 45 p.m. Central Time. Impacts, minor flooding in low-lying and or drainage areas. Additional details at 6:42 p.m. Mountain Time, or 7:42 p.m. Central Time.
All right.
Indicating heavy rain due to thunderstorms. This is causing urban and small stream flooding.
Yeah, I gotta get rain on the windshield here. Badly. Before we can hit those wipers, which we should be getting rain pretty soon.
County Airport.
Yeah, this is nothing like that Illinois dust, that's for sure.
Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most of the flood ends current vehicles. Police report observed flooded.
Wow, look at that beautiful scene up there. Oh, that brown there at the horizon, that's dust getting sucked up. Or blown up, rather, I guess. Thunderstorm warning remains in effect. Let's see if I can take this road up here. 403. Road to Loveland. Oh shoot, that goes in
The
town.
following are
Yeah.
nighttime area weather.
Oh, that's okay.
At 7:00, light rain falling. The temperature was 83 degrees, 0.56, and the relative humidity 50%.
Yeah, anybody that lives here is used to the dust when it, the first, when it's real dry with these storms, but still got to be careful. That's for sure. Oh man, come on, rain. We've got to get some rain on this windshield. Get this dust off here. The camera's not picking it up, but it's very hazy. This dust is thick. Want your windows down with this. This is nasty stuff. But everybody's got their windows shut. Alright, let's cut back through town. Try to get back up on the other side of this. Otherwise we're just going to get stuck here in traffic, I'm sure. Rain's not even really here yet. It's sprinkling, but nothing major. We're heading east right now. We'll go straight into town and then come out on the north side. Lubbock could get in on this line of storms. I don't know if it'll be severe when it goes through Lubbock. New warning. News 3 thunderstorm warning. It's for Terry County and Hockley County until 9:15 p.m. Central Time. Severe thunderstorms are located along a line from near sundown to 6 miles west of Brownfield
Severe thunderstorm warning for Texas.
to 8 miles east of Seagraves Airport, moving northeast at 25, 60-mile-an-hour wind, quarter-size hail.
The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning.
So they're going to continue this morning. So I think we're going to go back up Highway 82 or 62 or whatever it is. Thanks, Angie, for your super chat. Yeah, we'll go back up 82 and try to intercept this a little bit up the line. It looks like it's a little bit stronger up there. That's... yeah, let's get through town and head up 82 or 62. And sorry about the quality of the windshield. As soon as we start getting some more rain, this will clear up. It's just it's dust on the windshield and I'm out of washer fluid. So I'm trying to not run the wipers unless I have to. Yeah, I'm happy with our little storm though. We'll stick with it for a while, probably take it all the way to Lubbock. There we go. Now we're getting enough rain. Not much of a threat with this storm other than, you know, that small, that borderline severe hail, like the 1-inch hail and, you know, maybe 60-mile-an-hour gusts. I'd say wind is probably more of a threat at this point. This thing's not going to be a massive issue here. It's more of an inconvenience or a nuisance at this point. It's not a very dangerous storm, but if you're traveling and the dust reduces visibility, or you know you end up with that hail at the wrong moment, you can start having issues. So, very good reason for the Weather Service to keep its thunderstorm warned. I did upload that clip to Twitter from earlier of the dust, or you could just go back and DVR it, I guess, if you want to see the dust. Nothing spectacular. Darla for your super chat. Appreciate that. Edge of the outflow here on radar, and I think we're actually going to come back across it here maybe in about 5 minutes. Man, what a view. Holy crap. But anyway, tomorrow the target area is probably, it could be anywhere from southern Kansas to Lubbock. I'm kind of leaning toward the northern Texas Panhandle, though, possibly. I mean, tomorrow looks like another later day like this, and it's very questionable. Don't even know if it's going to happen or not. Marginal risk for severe weather, though. Thursday looks a lot more promising. Anywhere from Fort Stockton to Wichita. I'll have to hone in on a better area here later. Back here for a minute.
Show 1, total service speeding, please.
Out ahead of the storm here, might be able to use the rear-facing camera. We're out ahead of it right now, but I'm trying to get out in front of the outflow here. It's definitely the side of the road. Part of the storm is actually just off to our left, but I'm trying to get ahead of this outflow. And we're actually, according to radar, we're like right on top of it. So if you give me just another mile or two, I think we can get out ahead of it and maybe get one last clear look at this before it gets too dark out. So we're gonna try. just coming out ahead of it. You can see the dust on radar. Anybody up in Lubbock probably has a decent view. Like I said, just another minute or two, and I think we're going to be able to get a glimpse of it, as long as we don't have a bunch of water on that rear camera. Try that again here. I don't know if it's the headlights blowing it out or if there's water on the lens. Out here in a second. Hold on here. It takes me a second for the preview to show on my end as well. Yeah, it's kind of garbage right now. Some of the storm structure there on the left of the screen, those dark clouds. We're heading off to the northeast-ish. We'll get through this town and then we'll flip around and get a look at this thing. I have no idea what the speed limit is down here. Probably way lower than what we're going. Whoops. Well, the sign says 55. Just a little ways and we'll just turn around and take a good look at this. Might be far enough away from that car rear camera. Dust up there is making the sky look a little bit orange.
There is one new severe thunderstorm warning for New Mexico.
The guy behind us didn't have his high beams on. We could use that rear camera. So I'm going to try to find a spot to pull off. Looks like there's a couple up here in just a little ways. Yeah, the dust that's been kicked out, you know, mixed with the city lights from Lubbock, because we're coming into Lubbock up ahead. I think it's really making that look a little bit extra orange tonight. No, it's up your ways. I'm turning, but this guy's gonna get right up on my ass anyway. Fantastic. Jesus, people. Think with your brain.
2222.
No train, so we're good.
Contact that owner at 1710 47th Street and see if he can secure this better dimension.
We'll just pull off here for a minute. And watch. Watch the inevitable lightning show. Ooh, that was pretty. See what we can get here. Okay, well, now we got a downtick or a downtrend in lightning. Are you freaking kidding me?
841. 841.
Move the camera a bit.
Consider firearm for stolen, please.
Tilt it up some.
The brand is UTAS, Uniform Tango Alpha Sierra. Serial number is UT-22 Alpha 003785. Uniform.
Well, this is we're about to get hit, I think, with this little line of outflow. There's some thunder.
750 DJ 1910 North Epping 2378.
Yeah, we'll just hold out here for a little bit, and then we'll figure it out from there, I guess. I'll have to figure out where I'm going to go tonight for, I'll probably stay somewhere down here. Well, it was lightning and a lot here a minute ago, and now it's not. It's a little frustrating. There's some.
Priority 278 mil 4 stroke.
Wow. Okay, well, let's turn the camera because it seems like I'm missing every freaking lightning strike. No matter which way the camera's pointing, I just happen to miss it every time.
Storm warning remains in effect until 9:15 p.m. for north central Terry and south central Hawk.
New warning on this? Really?
The National Weather Service in Lubbock, Texas has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Terry County in northwestern Texas, southeastern Hockley County in northwestern
There is
Texas,
one new severe
until
thunderstorm
9:30
warning for
p.m.
Texas.
At 9:03 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located 5 miles north of Rockettville, or 9 miles southeast of Levelland, moving northeast at 30 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and nickel-sized hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted.
Yes, sir. Keeping the severe thunderstorm warning in effect. It's not really a hail risk anymore now the lightning's over here. God dang it. It's mostly, damn it, see what I mean? Miss it no matter where I put the camera. It's mostly a wind risk at this point.
National Weather Service update out of Lubbock. Special attention, Terry and Hockley County Troopers. National Weather Service out of Lubbock has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Terry and southeastern Hockley County until 9:30 p.m. At 9:03, the severe thunderstorm was located 5 miles north of Lockettville, or 9 miles southwest of Levelland, moving northeast at 30 miles an hour. Hazards include 60 mile per hour wind gusts and nickel-sized hail. Authority of National Weather Service out of Lubbock.
Pretty storm though. We're right on top of it. We actually should start getting rain here. Well, no, we've got a little bit to the rain. This is just the outflow winds from it kicking up all that dust. Outflow winds are out ahead of it a ways. Oh no. Oh no, you found me.
Find the department.
I didn't find you. One, I saw your tweet, and two, you dropped a carrier on 750 with a clear transmit signal, so I figured someone was nearby. And I just happened to see your tweet. Nice capture. VK2F, so there on channel.
Yeah, I hit the button with my knee there a minute ago. So, alright, yeah, I'm probably not too far from you. Just enjoying the show here for a little bit.
You enjoy. I just saw you were nearby.
Alright, I'll wave if I see you.
No need. Good enough. They're very good.
Jesus. We're not allowed to wave.
Kilo Mike Hotel, Whiskey Foxtrot 35 Hotel, 23 Alpha 765374.
Let's see. Yeah, we'll watch this for a little while. Lightning's kind of dying out, but I don't know what else to do.
2003 Hyundai owner of the Isabel Martinez out of Lubbock, negative 29.
Okay,
21 light.
so anyway, clear for 27 Texas, one name identifier.
Peaceful night, though.
Romeo, Sierra, Kilo, India. First name Jeremy, D5 3192, 53192.
Dust is coming, though. You can start to smell it.
Six 8 09791. Repeat 2680 9791. Romeo Delta Whiskey, 4340 South 4th and East 2nd Street.
Alright, we'll probably start moving here in a minute. Figured we'll give it a couple of moments here before we get out of here. Figure out where I'm going to stay tonight. Damn it. Oh, that was nice.
22, that's 480.
Yeah, it's worth sitting out here with these storms for lightning. I'm working on getting a wider, basically a conversion lens that goes on the front of this camera, so it's got a wider field of view for like lightning and stuff, so we can see more of the sky, so we don't have to just point it around and hope. Oh, there goes Daniel.
To Vince, how's the camera working?
Yeah, you just passed. Good. I don't know what happened. It just started working. I didn't do anything to it. I didn't change any settings. It just started working. So I don't know if I had a problem with the power supply or what, but I tried everything and it seems to be working okay now, and I have a spare, so it should be good to go.
Very good. Are you happy with it?
Yeah, so far. It beats what I had before.
Indeed. My pleasure.
Yeah, I appreciate the help. I ordered that other list you sent me, so next time I'm home, it should be there.
Yeah, that's going to be a job to make.
Oh, I'm sure it will be. I guess that's half the fun.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe a quarter. Alright, we'll get turned around, folks. It's starting to rain.
I'll leave you to your wonderful audience and shall say good day and head to Lubbock. things sort of getting a bit weakened and dusty.
Yeah, I actually just turned around because I'm starting to get rained on. So I'll probably head up that way as well and be out tomorrow, I guess, too.
See you out there. Pleasure.
Sounds good, KNTSU.
EK2FSRV.
Turn left onto US 62 East, US 82 East.
We'll get out of here.
Continue on US 82 East for 18 miles.
23 on 40.
Now we're getting our rain. Yeah, I think we're done with this storm. It literally just crapped itself on radar. It looks horrid right now. It just fell apart. Alright folks, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and end it there in just a moment or two, because the storm has died out and that's what we expected would happen. Not even getting really any lightning out of it anymore. But we had a bunch of people join in today, so that's pretty cool. Oops, hold on, there we go. Oh. Okay, there we go, sorry about that. Hit a button. But we had a bunch of people join, so that's pretty cool. Makes me happy. Thanks to anybody that may be new. And of course our existing as well. yeah, we're going to close it out. I appreciate everyone who joined in, whether you were on the Radar Omega app or in the YouTube stream here. This dude slowed way down. We better get change lanes. What are you doing, dude? Jeez. Stomping on your brakes there for no reason. Nobody in front of you. God dang it. Swear people today. So I'm gonna go find dinner. I have no idea what I'm gonna get. I actually really like Lubbock. It's a nice town. Like I said, lodging's cheap. It's like 90 bucks for a good hotel down, like not a garbage hotel, like a nice hotel down here, compared to 125 everywhere else. So it's a nice area to stay in. So I'm out of here, folks. Thanks again. Probably see you tomorrow. I'll have details for the YouTube channel members first thing in the morning, probably around 10 a.m. Central as usual. Everybody else, I don't know if I'll be doing a stream or not. It depends if anything develops. So thanks again, everyone. And probably see you tomorrow. Maybe, I don't know, but Thursday looks to be more significant. So take care, everyone.